Assalamu alaikum students. Hope everyone is doing well, and today I am here to explain you people about biogeochemical cycle. So here we go with that. So yeah, biogeochemical cycles. So what is this biogeochemical cycles? Here you can see a water cycle table. You can see how water gets evaporated, precipitated, condensation, evaporation, and evapotranspiration, and many other processes. Almost this is what I'm talking about, the water cycle. But let us see, as I'm talking about, what is a biogeochemical cycle. Bio, life. Geo, earth. Chemical are nothing but the elements. Like the elements can be carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur. All these, elements, a cycling of nutrients from the abiotic components of the ecosystem, from water, air, soil, or rock, or through the biotic components too, like plants, animals, fungi, and bacteria are essential components or essential elements. So, bio here indicates life, geo here indicates the earth, and chemical here indicates the elements that are found in the ecosystem. So, today we are going to learn in detail about these biogeochemical cycles, which are in coordination with both the biotic and abiotic components here. And here, the PPT talks about the two secrets of survival: energy flows and matter cycles. That means an ecosystem survives by a combination of energy flow from sun to the earth and the matter cycling. So remember, the earth is a closed system. So here you can see a block diagram. Abiotic chemicals, carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen, minerals, right? So solar energy is considered as the main source of energy that is consumed by the producers. So this solar energy is converted into chemical energy, and further it is passed to the other trophic levels in an ecosystem or through ecological pyramids, like consumers, whether we talk about herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores. Finally, the decomposers, the bacteria and fungi that decompose, at each level you can see heat is released. That means whatever the energy that is consumed, 90% of it will be released in the form of heat into the atmosphere. Only 10% will flow from one trophic level to the other. So this is the energy flow from the sun back to the earth. And here both biotic and abiotic components are having the role in it. So when we are talking about these biogeochemical cycles, some scientists do agree that even water should be added into that cycle. That means hydrological cycle or hydrologic cycle. That is nothing but the water cycle what we are talking about. But before going to that, I just want to take you to a video over here. Yes. So when I'm talking about this video, a very good video I got about biogeochemical cycles here. So yeah, when I'm talking about this, so let us see what this video explains. So when we talk about environment, our surrounding, the ecology and all, so here it is said that when we are talking about these biogeochemical cycles, yeah, yeah. So nitrogen has different forms: ammonia, nitrate, nitrite, and all this. So when we are talking about composition of air, according to the NASA, nitrogen 79%, oxygen 71%, argon being 0.93%, and carbon dioxide about 0.04%. So the key elements of this cycle, when I am talking, let us see what are the key elements of this cycle. But let me just move on. Yeah. So I'm talking about the biogeochemical cycles, like I'm talking about the general one. Here. Yeah, I'm talking about this only. Nahi. This is about only nitrogen. Yeah, I'm talking about this here. Yeah, when we are talking about biogeochemical cycle, as I said you, biological, that is living being and all comes under that, whether plants, animals, or even humans and microorganisms. Geographic, rock, soil, air, water comes under this. And when I'm talking about chemicals, chemicals can be some of the elements that we have just now, seen: nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, all these components being the, yeah, all these components being the elements that are seen over here in biogeochemical cycle. So as we have discussed, sun is the major source of it. Yeah, I just, yeah. So sun, the major source of it, you can see, consumed by the producers. Producers utilizes this oxygen, the nitrogen, and how the life, carries on. So we call this as life essential chemicals too. What we are calling it as life essential chemicals. What are those? That is nothing but water, oxygen, carbon, and nitrogen. Even, yeah, even according to your chemistry, just now you have seen the table, like what we call that table as. Yeah, that table that comes in your chemistry. Can anyone, the one who are watching my video, can help me out that? Yeah. So element tables, yeah, yes, chemical table of elements and all that. You modern periodic table also we talk about. So generally when I'm talking about this, so all these elements, yeah, these are the elements that you see in your periodic table. So being the I again move back here and show you. Yes, being here, it is said that the table here indicates, yeah, yeah, the table here indicates essential for humans are given in purple color. That, what does that are essential, ma'am, for humans? Let us see here. When we talk about cell or the nucleus or the chromosomes are made up of these essential elements, like deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA contains the nitrogen. We have amino acid, we have peptide bond, we have proteins. Yeah, even our body is made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, even phosphorus helps maintain healthy bones. Exactly. So all these elements, which are essential elements, even part of your periodic table according to chemistry. Yeah, here you can see suggested to be essential, the green color one, and even these elements can also be found in ocean rocks. But can we eat that raw? As these elements are present and that are helpful to us, no, directly we cannot consume the raw. So for that purpose, there are certain biotic and abiotic components which work together. So ultimate source of energy is sun. We all know that that is abiotic component, and that is again taken up by the plants. And how plants are supplying that, you can see here the complete picture, right? Moving on from autotroph producers, it goes to the consumers. From there to the primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, right? And quaternary consumers, that we omnivores comes under that consumes all different types of food material. And how after we die our body decompose. So decomposers are here: bacteria, fungi, worms, and they help in recycling that and provides back the nitrogen, the carbon, and other elements to the soil. So that's the reason these cycles are called as biogeochemical cycles, as the interaction between the living organisms, biotic components, abiotic components, with that of the soil and all the other essential chemicals or elements. Let us see these biogeochemical cycles when we talk gaseous cycle and sedimentary cycle. Gaseous indicate that can be seen in gaseous state, like that of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, that are present in the atmosphere in their gaseous form too. But when I'm talking about calcium, potassium, sulfur, and phosphorus, they cannot be found in gaseous form or gaseous cycle. So these are further divided into the sedimentary cycle, mostly found in rock, in the soil, and all. And how these things are added back to the biotic and abiotic factor, and how these things are moving from biotic to abiotic and abiotic to biotic. That is what we are going to learn here in this biogeochemical cycle. This is the chapter for you. That is the introduction that I have given for you today. Hope you have seen here. So when we talk about gaseous cycle, here you will come across with the water cycle. That means water phase, the gas phase of it. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Here we will be discussing about that. So this is what just I have taken today, an introductory part about this. What is biogeochemical cycles for you, class 9 students? And when I'm talking about sedimentary cycles, all these things are present in the soil and also in the rocks, as I said you before. So yeah, let me stop this here. We will be learning in detail about this again. So let me move back to this PPT again here, what I was showing to you. We were discussing about this. Yeah, this is the hydrological cycle, that is the water cycle. And right from our class 4, class 5, we are learning about this water cycle, right, students? Yeah, exactly. So even we are saying, rain is the major source of water. But how rain comes? And we know that, ma'am, clouds are there, clouds are formed, and clouds bring the rain to us. But how these clouds are formed? So when we talk in detail about that, here it is said that oceans, yeah, seas, I mean, different water bodies playing very important role. Only the water bodies that, like, ocean has large amount of water stored in it, and the runoff from the rivers, from the streams, and all comes and joins the ocean, and the precipitation that occurs in the ocean due to, yeah, the sun, the major source of energy that I'm talking. So during hot weather, the precipitation from the ocean forms the evaporation from the ocean, evaporation from the land and all. Okay, evaporation does not only occur directly from the ocean, even the land, underground water, due to more humidity or very hot temperature, gets evaporated, right? After evaporation, what happens then? Condensation process occurs. Due to condensation, again, even plants also transpire water. Whatever water they are absorbing, they transpire into the atmosphere, and that gets evaporated and condenses to form clouds. The clouds again will precipitate, precipitation occurs, and it forms on the earth, and then it infiltrates or percolates deep into the ground, and the ground again bring back to the wells or to the rivers or to the oceans, and the process continues and continues. So this is the simple cycle that might we all have learned right from your childhood, and it is very easy, so you understand it in a very good way. And effects of human activity on water cycle: see, we alter the water cycle by withdrawing large amount of fresh water, clearing vegetation, eroding soil, polluting the surface underground water, and contributing to climatic change. So we human, we are like very greedy. How much we get, it's not satisfied. We want more and more, and we are disturbing the nature. So human intervention or human activities can disturb these cycles and all. How it is and all we are going to learn. So each cycle we are going to learn in detail in our next classes. For today, I am stopping till here, and I just want, if you have any doubt in this, you can just directly ask me. Yeah, Abdul Muhammad, Samia, very good. You are right. Yeah, periodic table. Good. What you said is right. Yeah, that's good. You have given the right answer. Yeah, just now I have seen that. So till here I'm stopping, inshallah. We'll continue the same in our next class. So thank you for today, class and students. Take care. Bye bye. Love is.